Welcome to the Fortis CNC machine from Makerstore. In this video, I'm going to quickly walk around and show what this machine can do. Now I've opted for the 1 to 1.5 meter CNC size, but it's fully customizable. So you could get a machine that's wider or longer. You could change the spindle head, you could change the motors, you could do some electronic upgrades. It's completely customizable and it's not like you're locked into one product. You're probably wondering, why is this machine so strong? That's because it's built out of heavy duty aluminium. It's also got a double X-axis here. So this whole gantry carriage here is mounted on a 2, not 1 rail, which means it's super strong. If you think about it, the stronger your machine, the more accurate your cuts are going to be. So another really cool feature about this machine is its helical gear rack. So what is a helical gear rack? So basically this here is the rack and the pinion is what's connected to the motor, and that pinion rolls across that rack as it moves back and forth. Now a helical gear rack is actually a rack like this one here, and what you can see here is that the little lines or the grooves in the rack are actually on an angle. So they're angled teeth, which means there's more constant contact with the actual rack. It's quieter, there's less vibration, it actually runs smoother on these, and you can just hear when it's running just how quiet it is, and it's just a much better system than your straight tooth helical gear racks. So this machine uses a ball screw to lift and drop this spindle on these linear rails here, which is really good. It's low friction, it's minimal backlash, and it's a lot better than a lead screw. So this does the job pretty well. Another huge win for this machine is the speed that it can move. This machine can traverse back and forth on the X and Y axis at speeds of around 20 to 25,000 millimeters per minute, which is super fast. Most other hobby machines would generally do around 6 to 8,000. And this machine does those high speeds with ease. I'm just going to throw it on now and show you how fast it moves. Crazy speeds, look at that. Nice and quiet, nice and fast. Now another little cool feature about this machine, probably worth mentioning, is the homing. So you've got your typical, you've got your Z-axis, you've got your X-axis homing there, and you've got your Y-axis. This machine actually has dual Y-axis homing. So that means there's one on this side, but there's also one on that side. Now, what does that mean? Well, generally, these hobby machines just have one Y-axis homing switch, and the machine will come forward, and when it hits that homing there, it'll tell the machine it's all the way back. But the fact that we have dual, what it actually means is when they come in together and they both hit the limit switches, it squares up the machine. So it's not just relying on the left side of the Y-axis to just make sure that this whole X-axis here is sitting perfectly square. It will keep moving the machine until they both limit out, and I've set the limits to be exactly square. So this machine will never fall out of square. Every time I hit home, it just re-squares everything, which I think is a pretty cool feature. Now obviously this machine comes with a probe, it just makes everything so much easier, it's faster, and when you want to do repeatable cuts, it's just a lot easier. So that'll go on the drill bit like that. You can put this over the work, or you can put it here, but it's a must if you're going to get a CNC machine. You do need a probe. I think it's about time now we had a look under the hood of the machine inside this electrical box here. Now inside here you can see a lot of different components. You've got your 4 stepper motor drivers here. You've got a few exhaust fans, your 2 power supplies which run everything. But over here we have the E5X MCS motion control system. Now this is actually designed and manufactured by Makerstore, and I'm not going to lie, I don't know too much about it, but everything I have heard about it from a lot of different people is that it's bloody powerful. It could do a lot of different things, and it's really easy to set up with the instructions that you were given. and I've not had one issue with this machine or any of these components as of yet. It's been great. And over this side we have our VFD. Now this actually just runs the spindle. That's all it does. It just turns the spindle on, turns the spindle off. You can either run it manually or you can run it through the software, which is what I've done. Over here, we also have our on-off switch. So you hit that, kills the power to everything, nice and safe. Now, obviously this machine's already built, and what you're gonna see coming up soon is a full 3-part series on how I built this machine. So video 1's gonna be on how I built the frame and everything. Video 2 is gonna be all the wiring and electrical stuff. Video 3 is gonna be on the commissioning and how I actually get it running. So if you're into CNC machines and you're thinking about doing one yourself, you're gonna wanna watch these videos. Let's get this machine running and I'll show you what it can do. All right, that's it for me. If you have any questions, please drop them below and I'll try and cover them in my build videos, or I'll try and answer them in the comment section. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I've got a lot of cool content coming soon, so please check that out.